We have to do that short one. Let's check the audio real quick. I think the audio's working. Am I tripping? Yeah, something's definitely off. Why is my audio not being picked up? I don't get that. Let's see what happens if I switch scenes. Yeah, I'm having some audio issues, man. I do not feel like figuring this out right now. Man. Is it this guy? Audio output capture. Let's see. Audio issues. Nope. There you go. Seems to be working. All right. All right. Hopefully that is working. All right. Hopefully somebody will tell me if shit's fucked. Let me know if you guys notice any audio problems. You should hear music. Homebio. Alright, Homebio we go. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna double check because I feel like it's. Okay, yeah, it's working. Alright, enough paranoia. Weird. That's super freaking weird. Alright, let's actually play the dang game. What is happening here? Okay, I guess we're going. Why are we Homebio? What's going on here? Some action? Oh, there is. There's some action. Okay, we got Tiffany, we got So Small, we got Revi, we got me on Damage. We got a Spectre, that's cool. What we got? We got a Vert. Nice, that's actually big that they're on playing Vert now instead of Mirage. Cool. Excellent additions. Alright, quality look okay? I think so, yeah. Yep, quality's good. Okay. Let's just double check again, man. YouTube is so weird. Sometimes it's like perfect and sometimes it's like terrible. Oh, hit that wrong button again. Oh. Let me go follow my tag around. Alright. Ooh, let me jump in my guild Discord. Almost forgot. Yes, sir. I get 15 stacks of might every... Oh, I don't do it every 10 seconds, but I could do it every 10 seconds. Yes, sirree. Oh, definitely accidentally opened some. Let me close that. These are two different lives. I didn't even notice that. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are chilling. Bear with us. We're setting up our group. It's a comp night for PóRR. Ye old PóRR. It's interesting doing this horizontal and vertical stream. You guys appreciate the likes on the stream. You guys are the homies. That's fast. You guys are gamers. I literally just got it going. I was doing some troubleshooting, but I think we're set. I need to fix the game on this. Actually, it's not even listed as Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2. We're Guild Warsing. Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. Already 2 likes on the vertical stream. That was fast as hell. These are animals. Alright, I think we're about to get ready to defend here. Needs to be a rage relic. Alright, let's do this. Okay, enemy's already running. Cowardice. Cowardice! I messed up my energy. Oh wait, what? Yeah, my stuff's on the wrong buttons. Not good, not good. What happened? It's okay, we adjust. We're gamers. Just gotta remember when I go to Calisthance, all my shit's on the wrong buttons. Oh, okay. We did it. Alright, let's fix that. Monkey bites. Alright, catalyst stance. There we go. Definitely goofed that up. Alright. What's up, dudes? You guys are swinging by. How you doing? How you doing? Builders 2 Gaming. Alright. What's going on with the team squad here? Alright. Dude, they're like lemmings. What's happening, man? How many are you gonna fall and die? They're getting backs. Song's a bit repetitive for my taste. For my taste. Slate those. On the move. Let's do this. Why am I in combat? What's up, dudes? How you doing? You're doing well. Yeah, clear off names. I think we got a lot of people now. No, just saw that. What's up, guys? If you guys don't mind, hit a like on the stream. It helps to spread it around YouTube. If you like it, maybe other people with similar account types will see it. If you don't like it, then you can hate watch, I guess. Whoa, okay, here we go. There we go. We just gotta race that. Alright. This guy's just here. It's just standing there menacingly. Pull the lever, Kronk. Damn. Free castle. Although it's our castle, we're just retaking it. I wonder what the numbers were on that. It felt pretty little. It seemed to just disappear as soon as we walked in. Cracking open a cold, well, soda. It's not a cold one, I shouldn't say it. Not much of a drinker. Switching BLs. Let's double check stats. Alright. I think this is good. Let's get a banner. Still amazed by the quality on YouTube streaming. It's like quite literally perfect 1440p. It's crazy. I'm not even like a special like YouTube partner or anything like that. That's wild. It's actually wild, so Every time I check my stream quality, I'm like amazed that it's like actually perfect, even while I'm moving or in combat. Guardian Weeb. Oh, I thought that was the legendary armor. What are we waiting for? Everybody's actually here with us too. Our whole group made it. Oh, let's see. You said work emergency. I thought something. I thought you said emergency. I thought it was something serious, but it's a work emergency. So that's okay. Mr. Commander, they're taking all our stuff. Alright, we're going to QL. Yes, sir. We're on the move. Ooh, ArenaNet banner. Alright, we'll get into combat now, finally. Come on, boys. We got a thingy to defend, or take. Retake. Okay, finally, let's get into some content. Alright. I'd be floating out here at 10 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think 65% is as low as you want your concentration to go. Alright, looks like there's some combat for SMC. bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I don't know why he's running some utility there completely. You're not ready for that. All right. All right. Bruh. Bruh. Appreciate the likes on the stream, guys. Thank you. Alright, we got a fight coming up here. Holy crap, you guys are chonk. You guys for real. Coin, come on. Let's fight, boys. Just want to fight. Why is everybody just running from us? Alright, we're gonna fight. I hope. They're gone. They dead. Nice. That was a weird fight. That's like, I felt like all they wanted to do was just run, but they were like forced to fight. Hey, what's up, guys? If you guys like Guild Wars content, go ahead and hit a like and sub on the channel. I'd appreciate it. Gonna keep it pretty chill tonight. Just gonna be some vibing on the music while I'm zerging around with the boys. Playing Renegade today. I mean, I have a fat matchup, but people seem to be running away from us, other than that one group that kind of poured it on us. I hope that's not the theme of the day. I just want to fight, man. Let me crank up the music a bit. It's a little low. There we go. How do I get to this fucking thing? It's like so far. Wait, what? Where am I? Middle front, what the hell is he talking about? You guys can't hear my Discord, but they're describing something. Wow, wow, wow. You're supposed to be able to climb all this, huh? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, they're fighting on that one. Stay here to hold this one. I don't want to encourage everybody to abandon it if I walk away. I want to be that bloodthirsty. That guy want a piece. This guy want a piece of the pichadille. Oh, he does. Coward. Whoa. They're attacking. Alright, it's done now. It's under 30 seconds. Alright, gentlemen. And gentle ladies, no discriminate. There's some giga content here. Switch back to our Zerg set. There we go. Wow, wow, wow. Dude, these guys for real, man. Why are they dodging us so hard? We're not even that big. We're only 37. They seem like they have equal numbers. Why play the game and not want to fight? I don't get that. Who cares about victory points, really? Like, seriously. You should get victory points by fighting. And get this whole runaway port, take something else where they're distracted thing. It's so lame. Just fight, bro. We're here to play the damn game. Bow, bow. Alright. Oh. I gotta deal with this big green dude. Okay, well, that was no problem. Okay, well. High damage, applies bleeding. What the fuck is this? PB AoE. What? PB AoE, huh? That I don't know what that means. I feel like I should know what that means. I don't. I feel kind of dumb. What does that mean? PB AoE. No, actually, no clue. What the fuck does that mean? High damage PB AoE. Huh? I never actually read that. Man, I can't wait for the next patch. I want to test the new stuff. I want to test the new demon stance thing so bad. I want it to do so much damage. I hope it hits hard as hell. It better if it's going to be worth a lot of energy. Even for just PvE, it'll be fun just to clear like fractals and, you know, PvE content in general, open world, whatever. Because Demon Stance feels weird on a non-con build like Viper. Like Selly, it feels a little weak for some reason. But once they add this like extra strike damage component to the build, where you're not just using the elite for, you know, the Condi application, and that feels kind of weak, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know how I do that. Oh. That's weird. We're right in the bomb. There we go. You guys are after us, man. Womp womp. Oy. And they're big. Our damage is terrible, man. Like, why am I in the top? That's not good. It's not good. That way. I might actually have to go like Vindicator or something because our damage is low. Our damage is low and we're really not that sturdy, so we're like kind of not doing anything right. Point blank AoE. Hi, Epi. Sorry if I think I must have missed what you were talking about on there. Point blank AoE, what do you mean by that? Our damage is a little low on that last pool. I'm a boon DPS, so I really shouldn't be first. And my burn brand should not be second on damage. We have 2 berserkers, a hollow, and a spellbreaker, and they should all be doing more damage than me. Realistically, I don't know if maybe the supports are just not keeping up to snuff here. Oh, PB AoE means point blank AoE. That's what that means? Wow. That is not obvious to me at all. Point blank AoE. I didn't even realize that this is... It's so obscure. Okay, okay. How I never noticed that before. That's silly. Point blank AoE. That makes sense. Hey Demon, how do you find large groups to run with at this time? My server is always dead. Are you part of an alliance, Bida? Or also, are you playing on NA or EU? If you answer those, I can probably get you a better answer, or at least guide you on how to find a group to always play with. Ooh, my Mesmer crashed. That's not good. I'm playing on NA right now, so it's a little late. Like 11 p.m. is late. So what I did is I looked for a guild that, I guess, I don't know, the way I ran into my guild's a little, you can't really do it anymore. I mean, you can do it sort of. So I ran into these guys before the link system was in place, so it was just by your server. So these people happened to be on my server. So you're part of an alliance that's not suiting for you then, and you're both on NA and EU, so okay. So for me, I ran into these guys before the link system. They were on my guild. I think now it's probably easier to find a group to play with than before, because you're gonna kind of go through a bit of a pain point until you find an alliance that runs at your time. So what I would do if I was you is I would leave your alliance, and it sounds crazy, or, well, you can go to the NA Discord, right, for World v World, and you can go look at the recruitment panel. There's a, let me pull that up here actually. I can just show you on stream. Where is the NA Discord? I used to have it on here. Alright. So I don't know if you have access to the Discord right now, but you can get access to it pretty easily. Here's my Streamlabs. Just put this on my stream. Display capture. Alright, so real quick. If you have access to the NA Alliance server, there is a Need a Home section here. And you can actually like scroll through here and try and find a group. So some people here are putting in like a little like snippet of themselves, and people who find that you might be a good fit might reach out to you. So that's one way. That's probably what I would do today. So that's what I would do if I was you probably today. I would join the NA Alliance Discord if you really want to play on NA or EU, whichever. First, there is a recruitment tab, so guilds will post like what times they play. Check that. Maybe you'll find somebody and something there that sounds good, and just send them a message. If not, post a message about yourself. Somebody will reach out to you, say, hey, we play at this time too. We'd love to play with you. You know, it's pretty common. That's probably what I would do. But the way I ran into these guys was a little bit different. Spicy, man. Alright, they peeled this. Dang. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help, Demon. For me, I ran into these guys because they were on my server, and they were the only like California, you know, PST time group that were running at that time. And I don't know, I guess I got kind of lucky that I ran into a group of people that I like playing with, and they happened to play at the latest possible time that people play on NA. You know, I'm Mountain Standard Time, they're Pacific, so that's only 1 hour minus than me. So right now for them it's 10, for me it's 11. I don't know. I kind of did that because that's when I can play. So it really kind of depends. I thought that Discord server never had good guilds that actually. It's possible. Honestly, I've never really used it. You know, like I've never used it for recruitment. I've kind of kept an eye on that Discord just kind of keep up on any news. But like I said, I've been part of my guild since before the link system, so. But if you don't want to go through the Discord, what I would probably do is unlink from your alliance. Just just YOLO. Go a couple of links, you know, just kind of roll the dice while you're looking. Just unlink and just kind of see what you get. And maybe you'll run into a guild that is playing a lot at the time that you play, and or that you want to play. So that's another option. That's probably what I would suggest new players. You know, just pay attention to who you're having fun playing with at whatever time is your most common time to play, and then I don't know, just ask them for an invite. Most guilds are just like, yeah, sure. They're not really that try hard. They don't really ask for like performance metrics or something, you know. It's like that's something from like World of Warcraft, you know. No, it's not like that here. Maybe if you're doing like a hardcore, you know, like Fractal and Raid Guild or something like that, but even then. Yeah. Womp womp. They're super active at when you play, yeah. You know, that seems like the natural way to, you know, find a group. I just got kind of lucky. I honestly do think I got lucky. I just happened to find a group that you know, always plays. They literally start playing around the time at which I'm kind of done with all of my chores and stuff, and I have a little time at the end of my day. So I don't know. Damn, 90% resist uptime on the boys. It's pretty good. Let me switch songs. Songs are a little intense. Sucks we lost that one. They're pretty chunky, and they're super tanky. VIP, and we can't take 3 guilds at once, man. 3 guilds at once is tough. We're pretty good at like getting picks and stuff. One of our DPS is out for the night too, which kind of stinks. But that's alright. Could go untamed, but I don't know if I really... I don't think I really need to. It's not gonna make a difference. The difference between my damage on Renegade and Untamed, it'll be a little bit more kind of concentrated, but I don't think that's what we need right now. We need just more overall damage, more pressure, more downs finishing. If we can finish downs, then maybe we have a chance. But right now we're getting downs. We're not finishing them off. That's kind of the thing. These tanky groups, they have a few druids, they have a few res utilities, a few banners. You know, it's hard to do that when you have these groups that are so fat. They just have so many cooldowns to use. Man, I cooked my energy right there real bad. And FAFO too? Jesus Christ. How many tank builds because they possibly have in one group? Those guys are so tanky. Look how many people they have. They have got to have over 50. I mean, that's got to be like 2-to-1 numbers right now. And it takes them so long to kill any of us. It's crazy. They're just running us over because they outboon us. This con guild is so sweat, man. Alright. I'm doing what I can, man. I'm doing what I can. I'm giving the boys the boons, man, but the healers gotta do their healing, and the other DPS gotta do their DPS, brothers. I can't actually kill everybody myself, guys. Not against these numbers. I know we joke that I'm like the god of DPS, but playing a hybrid right now. Kinda need my other DPS to do stuff right now. Okay, I capped it. We gotta regroup. This might be a good day to get switched with Zerker, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Let's see. Influence your portrait stream. Not just collecting content for shorts. I can make shorts out of like regular full-size footage. It's probably better. But you know, this is better. Also streaming vertical and horizontal. It's good for both exposure. You know, more people scroll around on shorts than they do on YouTube streams, so this is a good chance that somebody might swing by on my YouTube stream on their phone, since I'm streaming to both phone and desktop now for YouTube, and somebody might you know, get interested. It's kind of the point. Is the Vendy build still good to run? Yes, it is. So this is the Vendy build right now. So my Vendy build right now is Thief Relic, 94% crit with pretty much mostly Berserker. It's almost all Berserker, a little bit of Marauder. It's like full glass. And you can go Brutality or you can go Swift Termination. They're both really good. Honestly, they're both so good, it's up to you. You can make Shorpo work on Vindy. Like, if you really want, you can go like Shorpo Spear. You can just drop Greatsword completely if you want. Greatsword is good. I don't know, it's tough. Greatsword is really good, but it's not like it's not like so crazy that like if you really wanted to make Shorpo work, you can switch to Shorpo. You know. My man is exposed. Yeah, exactly. Right now I'm using I didn't even show you, sorry. Hydromancy Bloodlust on Greatsword and then Ragefire on Spear. And you can go whichever stance you want. Shiro is good if you want full damage. You can go Demon stance if you want like a little bit of if you want to just throw in the strips as well. Honestly, that's probably pretty good. You just use all your energy on your weapon skills plus strips. I'll try right now. I'll go Vindy right now for you. No hammer. No hammy. I'm not sure what we need. But Shiro's good if you just want to turn on, you just basically turn on impossible odds and, you know, de-damage. I don't think it's as good as using a utility, maybe like oh well, it's full power, so I'll try a couple pulls more damage. Yeah. It's a little bit of AoE though, so I don't know, maybe I'll concentrate the damage more on downs and stuff. Hammer does feel slow. It's good if you're like in metas where the range pressure matters. But right now, reflects are still really strong and people play pretty melee heavy, so I'm not sure. So you can go Chalice stance probably still. You don't use roads as often, you only use once per rotation now, so you don't want to stay in here for long. You just want to get into Chalice stance and use your dwarf roads. You only are gonna... okay, it has a 15-second cooldown, your legend swap is a 10-second cooldown. You really don't want to have to use it twice, so because that means you're adding 5 seconds to your legend swap, which means you're not getting your energy back. which is overall DPS loss. So you want to switch every 10 seconds on your legend stance. So because they nerfed this from 10-second cooldown to 15, you basically just press it one time during your dwarf stance rotation. So the dwarf stance rotation is like crazy easy now. The only thing you worry about is when to press roads. You press it once and then you switch out whenever you're ready. And then you can use Rat of the Grey Dwarf to dump right before. That's what I do. Like that, pretty much that way. You can kind of give that extra tankiness to the gang before you switch. Does Shropo work with power? Yeah, it does, AJ. Shropo is really good with power. Shropo is actually my weapon of choice for roaming in my full power build. I actually use Shropo when I go roaming Vindicator or roaming Renegade. I use Shropo on both of them. My second weapon is either Spear on Renegade or Greatsword or Sword. Those are my weapons of choice for power. Sword is fun. It's a little bit tankier, but a little less burst. Greatsword is really good because it's bursty, which is what you need when you're a power build. Really, you don't want fights to last too long. You want to go do your burst. If it doesn't kill them or they use their cooldowns, you need to like play defensively and kite. Play a little bit defensively and kite until you can try and get your, a big burst strike again. It's kind of like the deal. All right, so when you're playing Vindy, you want to dodge every time you press Scavenger Burst. So Scavenger Burst, dodge, Scavenger Burst, dodge, pretty much. Then I'll make sure that you don't overcap. Because if you don't know, Scavenger Burst gives you endurance per target hit. Okay. Yeah, be careful because they caught us all off guard. Alright. Well, that stinks. Got caught off guard. We had lost that for people. Gotta love them being fatter than us 2-to-1 numbers and they have to use surprise tactics still because they're afraid to lose. Craziness. I just want to fight them head to head. It's a good fight. I don't know why they're so scared. They have to use all these advantages. Can I make a guide on Revenant roaming? What exactly? I mean, I'm open to the idea, AJ. But if you can help me understand, what is it you want me to teach you? I'd be more than happy to make a short video talking about some concepts about doing damage and that kind of thing. But I've considered making like an advanced mechanics guide or something like that, but it just, every time I try to write the script for it, I have a hard time outlining everything I want to talk about, guys. There's just so much to talk about. And every time I write the script, it ends up just being super long because I end up talking about so much random shit that I feel like I have to explain. I can make it a series, you know, but I would need like bullets or something. I would need to outline better, separate by topic or something. Make them short videos, like 5 minutes of just information, 10 minutes, whatever. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom. I'm gonna do dwarf stance for now. Let me think. Is there? Ooh, I need to switch to this. Whoops. It's definitely supposed to be Spirit Boon. I don't have have any boon duration, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait, why do I have 10%? How do I have almost 10% boon duration? Where's that coming from? Oh, okay, okay. I think I understand what you mean. Oh, I missed that completely. And unfortunately, we got stunned right when that happened. Oop. All right. Yeah, right now we're just like tiptoeing with him. So do you want this guide to be like Vindicator specific or Revenant specific? Because I can make it specific to a certain class. Sometimes, you know, whenever I make videos, I have to divide them in my mind by like what it's for. Yeah, they're just following me. Every time I make a guide, I have to think to myself, like, is this going to be specific to a class, or is this going to be a guide that I want to apply to all classes? And I try to always separate them that way. So I could make a guide specifically on roaming on Revenants. Oh, I can do like a weapon mastery series or something. I can make it a video about how to best use each weapon, and then I can make a different series of videos, which I think is half of what you're wanting, and basically like like dueling. Like you basically want a guide on how to like matchups, like what to look for when you fight Guardian specs, what to look for when you fight other Revenants, what to look for when you fight all the other warriors, right? That's probably what you're looking for. So I could probably make that two different things, or I can make it one thing, and I could just say like a matchup guide, like Revenant or Renegade or whatever, whichever build. We do like Renegade versus, you know, Willbender. But the problem is like it assumes that you're playing my exact build. That's the thing with like guides like that. There's probably still value in that. There's probably still value in that, even for people who don't want to play exactly the build that I'm playing in that like versus whatever, like 1v1 guide for each class. When to burst, when to avoid. I could probably, I don't know. I'll think about it. Let me write that down. I have a note that I'm keeping with stuff like this. You're looking for a matchup guide. With Thief? You know, funnily with Thief, the thing is that the biggest thing with Thief, with fighting a Thief 1v1, with pretty much all of the builds, is that the Thief is only really exposed to be struck when they want to strike you. So the key is to either dodge when they're going to strike you or counter-strike when they're going to strike you. Don't really waste your time striking a Thief when they're like away from you, or it doesn't seem like they're ready to go on the offense, because a good Thief will never be struck by any of your attacks, whether it be like ranged or melee or even a teleport skill, if they are expecting to be in like the runaway mode. So when you're fighting a Thief or a Willbender or pretty much any assassin type build, there's two phases that they go in. They go in for the assassinate play, and usually that's when they're vulnerable. If you get a counter CC on them when they do this, they go down, pretty much. For most of them. Like if you can somehow CC a Willbender when he engages, they usually just go down instantly. Or a Thief, or a Revenant using Shiro, or anything that teleports onto you and tries to burst you, even a ranger. If you CC them when they're not really expecting, or you do a big counter strike, it'll put them on the back foot, or it'll outright down them if they're glassy enough. So for me with Thief, what I do, you have two options. If they're in stealth, it's hard to counter strike, so I try to put AoEs on myself as I dodge. So I'll put down like Sharpo 4 and I'll dodge around, or I use some evades or healing. And if they're not in stealth, I will try to I'll look at my health and I'll judge whether or not I think I can tank one or two of their hits. If I think I can, I'll just straight up trade the damage with them and just try to burst them like a counter burst. If you can master how to do those two things, because those are really the only two scenarios where you can kill a thief. So if stealth and they're trying to strike you, or if not stealth and they're trying to strike you, if you have a consistent way that you can counter pressure in those two scenarios, you'll beat every thief. A thief is vulnerable only when they stealth and when they want to strike you, and they generally will use one or the other, or if they're very offensive, they will use both at the same time. Guess we're going to Home BL. Home BL. And also, if you're a Revenant, and you know, the biggest thing that you can do is this one right here. If you're roaming, my biggest tip is always have rapid flow, and always use a speed relic. If you do that, you can do anything else in your entire build, and that's fine, because you're gonna be fast and you'll always have swiftness, and that just gives you a lot of openness in combat. And it also prevents you from being like outrun by other roamers. So I'm just gonna put that out there. If you use a rapid flow and a speed relic, you don't have to use Shiro. You can switch. You can use all. You can roam on any set of legends. And if you're not using rapid flow, if you're not using a speed relic, you're going for like a utility relic, which you can. I suggest using Shiro to make up for that fact. Don't miss taunting people, it's fun. Forgot how slow it feels to be on Vindy in comparison, because I don't have my own resistance. I haven't played Vindy in so long, I'm like getting back into the rhythm a bit. You know what I could do if I want to give myself resistance more often is do what I used to do, which is take aggressive agility in Zerg. If I'm not trusting my gang to resist me up. Because then what I'll do is I'll line up a burst with Nomad's Advance now. Sucks you have to sacrifice 10% damage for that, but consistency is more important sometimes than max damage if your supports are not able to resist you on time. Also, I will mention that aggressive agility plus Shiro plus alliance stance is just insane uptime on Revenant, because your Nomad's Advance gives you resistance. If you go blue stance, your Battle Dance gives you like a lot of resistance, because it's going to give you both the 3.5 second or 3.25 second plus the 2.25 second. And then if you're in Shiro, if you use your stun break, you get resistance, and if you port in on somebody, you get resistance. So crazy value on that. Condi Thief? Yeah, Condi Thief is hard. The only thing I'll tell you about Condi Thief is that only allow yourself to be like offensively in combat, like trying to strike them or not, like kiting them, whatever. If you don't have your heal skill, or if you don't have your like Condi cleanse, because you're gonna need it. So basically, only try to be offensive if you think that you can like trade blows, because you can't be so naive to think that they're not going to apply conditions to you, and they're more likely to apply conditions to you, you know, when you're trying to strike them back. So to be realistic, you should prepare. Oh, behind us, hold on. Okay, I can't see shit. Where the fuck is my squad gone? Just gonna wipe these guys real quick. Camera work was real weird there. Alright. Might have to go Swift Termination, honestly. Just go full burst. So, one thing that people always ask with Vindicator is, like, when do you legend swap? It really doesn't matter. If you basically legend swap, like, when you need energy. If the combat is so intense that you need a legend swap because you need your energy back, that's when you legend swap on Vindicator. There's no special time that you need to do it. I mean, maybe they want to stop stealth tactics on us and they can actually fight us. That'd be cool. It feels a little low for some reason. I think my Fury was not up there. The base is just 3 seconds long. Interesting. Might have to switch back to Renegade. These fights are too messy, not enough support. We'll see. Keep toying around. These fights have been too spaghetti to be able to make anything out of them. People are just getting flip-flopped all over the place. It's either the red team running from us or the green team 2-1ing us and then stealthing on us and not giving us a chance to fight back. Man, it stinks that we have so many people that do damage are missing today. I think 1 for sure is missing. I think maybe 2, and it's noticeable. Normally we were like cranking, we were like killing. All right. Wrong one. I think what was it on Monday? Yeah, it was on Monday. On Monday we were like literally stepping on them, on the enemy. I don't remember who it was, red or green, but better fights for sure. Alright, let's go better spike damage. One thing I was gonna say, AJ, when you want to fight the thieves, and you want to do it when you have your Condi cleanse, so in case it's not obvious, I'm gonna say this, but I assume you know this. Whenever you legend swap, you're on weapon swap sigils proc, such as cleansing and hydromancy. This only works in combat. So what I was trying to say was, you should only fight a Condi Spectre or a Condi Thief really generally. You should only be trying to be offensive, like try and CC them or even get close to them. Unless you have your legend swap available, or if you can switch to a cleansing sigil weapon. So that's important. So if you are in your weapon that has cleansing and you legend swap, you will cleanse yourself. And if your weapon set that has cleansing is on your offhand, and if you legend swap, nothing will happen. But if you switch to the weapon, it'll cleanse. So you have to kind of like understand your build, understand your own sustain basically, and use that as a measurement as to when you can go offensively on a Condi. Really, any Condi build in general. That's like good advice generally. Alright, we're pretty small. Might have to go Renegade. Should I go back to Renegade? I don't know if it really matters. Hi Archer, good to see you. Let's go back to Renegade for now. They want us to try and be tankier, so I think Renegade will help us stay alive for longer with the passive boons. But hopefully you got like a bit of an idea on Vindicator. I know it didn't really give you great fights, but in your rotation, the most important thing is going to be dodge, then scavenger burst, and then weapon skills. So you dodge, you scavenger burst, spear 5, spear 2, spear 5, spear 4, dodge, scavenger burst, and then kind of rinse repeat. You do that over and over again, and you kind of just decide when to switch legends based on your energy. If you want to burst, you want to spend all your energy in one and then switch, so go all the way to 0 and then switch. And you can do that by scavenger burst and nomad's advance, or scavenger burst and reaver's rage and then switch. It doesn't hurt to just get the most out of your skills before you get out of the stance. Thing with Renegade is, or Vindicator and Renegade, or any Revenant spec, is the only time you get energy back is when you switch. That's every 10 seconds. And that means that you're stuck with 50 energy until combat is ticking, and then you only regen 5 energy a second. So the only time you can really be in trouble is when your energy bar is low and your legend swap is on cooldown. So managing that is basically how you become a good Revenant for all the builds. So most of the time you'll notice that I will drop all my energy all the way to 0 before I switch. No matter what build I'm playing, it's just you gotta get the most out of the resources you have. We don't have cooldowns that are like as impactful with long cooldowns as other classes do. So because our limiter is energy, you gotta get the most out of your energy. If you think about it, if a Revenant player who lets maybe just 10 or 15 energy go to waste every time they swap, and you swap, 10 times the fight, that's a lot of energy you're throwing away over the course of the fight that could have been used on a few things better. So generally speaking, I time my legend swaps with when I can dump all my energy at once, or unless I really have to switch, you know, in like an emergency. But you try never to have to switch in an emergency. Always try to have it planned. All right, let's go back to Rennie. So on Rennie, Demon Stance, all your utilities are 30 energy, 30 energy, 30 energy, 30 energy. So it's really quite easy to tell. Basically, if your Legend Stance or a Legend Change is coming up in Renegade or in Demon Stance, if you're at 30, 60, or 90 energy, you know that you just have to use your utilities and get it back down. Your utilities have 5-second cooldowns, the ones that you care to use, so you should use them as this, like during the 10 seconds while you're in the stance. So resistance right when you get in, and banish enchantments right when you get in. And then after that, it's just swap when you're at 30. When you get to 30, use resistance and switch, or strips and switch, and boom. Thanks, AJ. You take care of yourself, man. Catalyst Stance is a little more complicated because your utilities are so cheap. 20 energy, 30 energy. This is like really the only two that cost a lot. So that means that your big combo is only 50 energy. And if you do the math, which I've already done because I'm a big old nerd, you have about 120 energy in the stance that you have to spend. So that means if you just do this at the beginning, and then you notice this is a 10-second cooldown, and this is a 12-second cooldown. So that means your Callus Stance swap should be 12-second cooldown, so you're wasting 2 seconds of the swap on a Callus Stance, but it is worth it because this utility is just so straight up broken. So it's a little weird. So you have 100 energy that you are reserving for this rotation, but you have 2 more seconds worth of energy regeneration to take into account, so that's like 10 or 15 energy or something like that, maybe more. So in Callus Stance you actually have, let's just say, 140 energy. So you're reserving only 100 in energy. That means you have 40 energy for other skills, which actually works out perfectly with the spear, which is why I think spear works out. If I do the math on this, is what, 8 plus 8 plus 12. Yeah, it's actually 40 with a full burst. Interesting. Appreciate you guys. I assume you guys are, some of you guys are from the enemy team sniping our location. If you guys don't mind, like the stream. It'll spread it around YouTube, even if you're a hater. Boom, boom, boom. And they're actually following us. It's crazy. These guys are crazy thirsty, man. Oh, man. I don't know what alliance we're facing, but these guys are like crazy thirsty. They always chase hard as hell for us, these pyro dudes. I think it's the same alliance. Maybe I'm misremembering now. I'm so bad with the guild names, they're all blurred together. They're just enemies to me. I only remember the memes. Yeah, they just stream snipe us all night. It's crazy, man. When they're stream sniping us and they have more numbers than us, like, how thirsty are you, dudes? Ugh. Just want some even fights, man. How many is that? You guys think that's more than 30? That's all we got. You know, Hammer might be a good option. Hammer Vindy. I'm not really sure how good the reflect game is. If it's good, then it's a troll. But if the reflects are not that good, that's not a troll. Could actually be quite effective. You just throw a torch at us? Is that what that was? Why are they not fighting? Thank you, Flora. Well, y'all just get inside. There you go. Will the brutality change affect Vindy? I don't know. It really depends on like what the tuning is on the trait, because they didn't really say exactly how the trait is gonna work. It's a little weird because they're basically saying like do more damage when the enemy has protection or stability. But we already have a trait that is just do more damage, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Do they want that trait to just be like better, like do more damage like all the time? Like 10, is it gonna be like 10% more damage all the time? And I give myself quickness when I weapon swap? I'm not really sure. That might be pretty good instead of taking 20% more damage while they're under 50. Who knows? I'm not sure what to think about it, that change yet. I hope they put out some more info on it soonish. I don't know if they will or not, but so I can understand how it works. I do agree that right now brutality is a bit unhealthy for the game. I think it makes it hard for them to balance the stability. So I don't know what to think about that. Either way, I think it's a good thing. You know, this is a really good trait, but you know, stripping specifically only stability is very powerful. I don't know, perhaps this will give the developers more space to develop, to tune things differently, and maybe it might lead to a healthier game. And perhaps it might lead to, you know, Vindicator buffs. Maybe they didn't want to buff Vindicator because of that, who knows. Vindicator is definitely the best user of Brutality because you provide yourself quickness at a very high uptime. So I don't know. All right, let's try going. Let's go full kapow. I'm gonna go hammer spear. Let's do some experimenting. Let's do berserker. I don't know what sigil I would want on this. Gotta change how this looks. Alright. Let's just try going full damage, fuck it. Man, you guys are such nerds. Oh my god, that blind. Why am I not hitting anything? Alright. Unfortunate. What are my stats on this? Somebody shot at me. Womp womp. With some poo-poo content, man. The tagging down. Dude, this green team is such nerds, man. Way to out-comp us and outnumber us. Like, we just wanted to fight. Scrubs, man. You're so afraid of losing, man. Like, literally. They're stream sniping us. They know exactly our comp. They know how many we have, and they decide to 2-to-1 us anyway. Surprise us, teleport on us. Cringe players all around. We didn't get even really to test Vindicator at all. Wanted to try at least get one fight, man. Like, Jesus, they didn't fight us one more time. Thanks, Archer. It's okay. I think my stream is gonna end here. You take care of yourself. Alright, let's go, Roamer. Like this green team is literally here on Red BL just to harass us. Like, dude. Such scrubs, man. Like actual. Alright. Such scrubbity. It's alright, man. Can't fix bad. See what's going on home bale. Could roam on Vindy too. Although I haven't done that in a little while too. I need to kind of out of practice. Oop, we gotta move this over. All right, he's over here. Over here. There you go. Ah, the sieging. Man, you know what stinks is the only group that was like our size was VIP, and they just decided to become like a mega blob with the other group. And then on top of that, which is like whatever, it is what it is. Then on top of that, the red group just decided to run from us all night, man. Like, jeez, dudes, why do you guys play the game if you're just gonna run around and just not fight? I don't get the point of that. Every time we ran into them, they were just running away. I fought their asses more than I fought their faces. Like, literally. Like, Coin, you disappointed me today. Normally, I liked running with Coin, because I feel like they usually try. They usually try to fight, but I don't know. This Link, they've just been avoiding us mostly. Whack! Practice that combo, by the way, if you're a short bow gamer. Should be impossible odds, 444, 0032 while running away. And they should pretty much just get one shot, most builds. If you land it all perfectly. And if you're full damage, if you're full power. Pretty much will kill them every time. Where's the last shot? Bonk. Man, I'm like literally unsatisfied right now. I don't want to like turn my stream off after this being the only shit that we fought. Come on, something. I want to fight more people. I like literally. I don't want to go to sleep. I miss that completely. Just want to fight. People are dodging me in my favorite video game. just kidding. Nobody's dodging us. Unfortunately, one of our DPS players and some of our supports were gone. It is what it is. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh, that's right. Not red. Alright. I think that green group is literally the only group running around. That's whack. They're all tanks, man. They kill you with CC. Alright, wall's down. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take this back. So shortbow and callous stance is awkward because you don't have a lot of weapon skills to burn your energy on. I think that is what I'm noticing. I feel like I always want to be in spear and callous stance, and I always want to be in shortbow in spear or demon, but it doesn't seem right, you know, because demon and spear is good. Alright. Just gonna retake this stuff. Let's see. This song is weird. What's going on with this song, bro? Boom, 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 boom. Sorry guys, it's gonna be like a chill roaming stream now, because which I kind of stopped. I mean, they kind of stopped like about on time, but let's be honest, the content was pretty bad. Well, the only content was one Zerg running and one Zerg outnumbering us by like a lot. So not much we can do. Yeah, because Red dodged us all night to go PPT. Well, we got outnumbered by Green. It's really cool. Yeah, that's why it just doesn't make any sense. So why would they just fight us today? Like, just play the game. They never tried to fight us. Every time we fought them, we were shooting their asses. I fought their asses more than their face. I think we only had like 1 or 2 fights against both red and green where we were ready and kind of willing. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for that today, but it didn't work out. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm chatting it up in Discord a bit. Yeah, your sigil stacks right back up as you're running. That's the good stuff. We're just talking about... We're talking about how good the fights were this week and how sad the fights were today. Like, we had great fights this week. Lots of fun fights, but... Don't know why red and green... And then we had less numbers in general. I felt like we were less, you know, less big, less powerful. And then red just wasn't fighting us. They just decided to run. And then yeah, I don't know why they did that today. We had some great fights this week. We had a lot of fun on Monday. We had a lot of fun on Sunday, I think it was. I don't remember, but good fights. I think I'm just spoiled, you know. We had such great fights this week after having such bad fights almost for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks probably, at least, that I'm spoiled now. I'm expecting some epic, competitive, close fights now. It's not usually what we get, I think. It's pretty common to be outnumbered like this, especially for us. We're not that serious of a guild or big. Damn, that green map is red as hell. What the fuck? How'd that happen? I'll take this camp, switch maps, run around that map once. If I don't run into any fights, I'm out of here, bro. There's no bold challengers willing to fight me in glorious battle. I'll get out of here. I got work tomorrow. I got shit to do. I don't have time to run around these maps all night hoping and praying that some guy's gonna have the balls to fight my ass. In an even fight. Bambi Streeper. You know, I keep seeing people playing Core Necro these days. That's pretty cool. And they, you know, it's not like noobs, they're like platinums and stuff. Platinums, diamonds, mithrils. So they have time in the game. They're playing core. A core build is actually like viewed. It's like in the game. I think they're playing like a Fear Necromancer. Just cool. That's cool. I think like Core Necro and Core Revenant are the only core specs I ever notice Core Revenant on those tanky groups that where their core event's job is just to be a boon spammer, pretty much. Okay, yeah, it was tanky as hell. Some sort of tank scrapper build. Alright. Camp retrieved. Damn, that guy had a crazy tanky build. He absorbed so much damage. I don't really know what his build was doing, frankly. I know he was a scrapper, obviously. And he had a gyro rotating on him. And he had barrier. But I think the barrier was just from him doing damage. Let's see the other two guys. Other than that, I've literally no clue what he did. Gotta learn about scrapper. Or engineer in general, I mean. Hey, what's up, guys? If you guys don't mind, hit a like on the stream, whether you're watching on phone or desktop. Helps out. Apparently it's actually two different streams, which makes sense when you think about it. I love just sitting here after I boon myself up and just tanking. I don't even care about your stupid little guards. I have resist and stab. Leave me alone. Alright. We exposed out here. Alright, I'm pretty sure red is just AFK. And going EBG sounds like a freaking bad idea. A freaking fracking bad idea. Freaky fracky. Yeah, this map is dead. Let's go see if I can get into any trouble over here. Let's give it a old run around and then get the hell out. Okay. This is good not to have to worry about siege blueprints at all. I was trying to collect them for a little while there, but apparently it was hard to maintain. But now it's like, fuck it, who cares? Got an infinite now, boy. Somebody's already here PPTing these camps. On my team. Another brave soul. Another soldier on the battlefield. Oh, yep, they're at North Camp now. Is this guy? Okay, well. He's capping this. I'll head to this other one then. I'll cap these camps and I'll piece it. I think Wednesday, middle of the week, is kind of dead. Dedge. Why did I just +6? What was that? It's just tier up right now? No. What's that, like a supply coming? A Doliac. Alright. I don't have a strategy for this camp. I know some people do something like they stand behind here, but I don't really know what it is. My strategy is just kill him. Kill him dead. Just kill him while I have my own stability up, and that's all I really worry about. I hope you guys noticed there's a wolf under here. What does that have to do with Cheryl? The Cheryl through the wall. It's kind of toying with that guy. Leave him dead for a little longer so he can't come back and fight me. Pro tip also, if you get affected by a condition that is a CC that is a condition like taunt, fear, those are conditions on the bar. If you Condi cleanse by weapon swapping, or in this case like I did there, legend swapping, it'll clear it without you using a stun break. Let's see, can I take both of these guys? I don't think so. Yeah, not enough evades to avoid two classes. Maybe if I was on Vindicator, I might have been able to do it. A little more healing, and one more evade I could have used. Good try. It's hard with particularly those two, because they don't stay near you for very long. And if you don't know, you heal from your damage, so not being able to consistently strike them is kind of a problem. That's okay. Kind of two tough ones to face at the same time. If it was a Willbender plus any other class, I think I probably could have 1v2'd it, but because the Thief is just gonna like basically spam CCs on me and from a very safe range and only be next to me when they have an evade as they're coming to me, just really hard chances to be able to breathe before the Willbender gets back to me. Could have tried to climb the terrain a bit better, but standing still is not great. Dez. I think that thief was the this guy's looking for a duel. Leave him alone. I think that thief was the necromancer to like switch it off, like rage switched. I think he might have. Okay, man, all the other camps are taken, bro. I could probably beat that as Vindicator. I'm thinking about the duel a bit more in my mind. Vindicator has a little bit more energy to play with and mobility. And they have, of course, the one extra heal skill. But the stability is worse, to be honest, on Vindicator. You rely on your stun breaks a lot more. Oh, this is already taken? Oh crap, I was gonna go there. For some reason I thought that wasn't taken. Yeah, let's see if what happens when I get there. What's up, dudes? Thanks for swinging by. If you guys don't mind, hit a like and sub on the stream channel. If you like Guild Wars, at least. If you don't, then I can just fuck right off. Nah, just trolling. Ooh, that was definitely out of range. All right. Somebody's taking North Camp. Ooh. Got a minute before I can retake this camp. Do you think I can get to this north camp before they take it? Probably not, right? I'm just gonna waste my time by running up here. Just gonna wait out this camp. Boom, boom, boom. 20 seconds. Ooh, that felt really laggy. That's weird. Should be a green coming quite soon from north, so see if I face them here. Nope, it's not. Where are they going to be coming from? Well, if they're not close enough for me to see them here, I'm probably not going to fight them. You're going to notice I took it and just not coming. Oh no, they went here. Why'd they go here? Very odd. UBG seems dead and cringe. So does my home BL. Great caravan. Yeah, somehow pressed Tropo 5 there. I didn't mean to. Yeah, man, a lot of soul in the mists, bro. It's rough out here for the late night gamers. Just playing with ourselves. And yes, I know how that sounds. Bum, bum. Just got these two guys dueling. I don't really want to bother them. The exciting dodge versus dodge class. Yeah, Vindy versus Thief is fucking boring. So go and try and sneak this. I think anything versus Thief is pretty boring, to be honest. Fighting Thief open field is just so cringe, to be honest. It's like fighting a Ranger open field. All they're gonna do is just try and get to you max range and just blast you. Rawls Rest Invader. This guy's brand new. This guy's fresh meat. Well, I definitely scared his ass. He said, "No thanks, sir." Actually, yeah, he said no thanks. Oop. Oh, I'm gonna use on the wrong person. Alright. 3 seconds. You guys know you can auto attack on sharp bow and about face almost for the entire cast time and still get the attack off. It's really hard to space it. I'll try and show you. You can kite somebody with it. The timing is really weird. Sometimes you can do it in combat. It's honestly not really worth it. The auto attack is not. You're risking a lot, basically. You're risking your position by doing it, but you can kite really well with it if you do it while auto-attacking. But the risk reward is kind of bad. Let's see if I find a mob that'll chase me a bit, and I'll show you. Let's see if we can get this bow to do it. Let's go. So about face, about face, about face, about face. Kind of hard to do. See? Right click about face, right click about face. That's all you gotta do. It's kind of awkward. But if you can master that, you technically can do almost your full rotation while moving. Away from them, I mean. Only thing you can't do is you can wind up, you have to wind up the shot of 7-shot while facing them. That's the only thing. There's something about the latency, like it doesn't even really check if you're facing the target anymore for some reason. Guy's not even trying to fight me. He's dead now. And that's how you beat a Willbender. I made sure to not cheese him. I made sure to let him do everything. But if you make sure to avoid all the big points of the fight there, like when he does his F1 and F3, make sure you're not able to be hit during that time. And he used his reset like very badly. Womp womp. He should have waited for me to be pressuring him for him to activate his reset, his damage immunity, but he did not, so he lost. Okay, well. I think this is the end of the stream, guys. I can't squeeze any more content out of this. There's like literally nobody here. Sorry, dudes. As much as I like roaming, I mean, I want to try and get some duels in. I think people want to see some duels. Maybe I can use the footage for that video that somebody was asking about, which is like the 1v1s. But I gotta actually have people to fight. Maybe maybe I should ask people to 1v1 me and just record the duel. You know, somebody I know, instead of just trying to find them in roaming. Because honestly, half the people you find roaming are just like asleep at the wheel, man. This is spooky. Asleep at the wheel or learning, you know. I don't really want to give tips against the build that's like a person who's learning. I mean, I only want to provide tips that are like reliable. Gary Reps here, the gamer, man. You're always around. I'm gonna leave. I don't want to come to this field here. I don't want to disrupt these duelers. But man, I can't get more than that one guy to fight me. All these camps are taken already blue. This is all blue. This is all basically blue, which is where I'm at. EBG is a wasteland. Trying to find fights in EBG is unadvisable. Well, I don't know if that Willbender is going to come back or not. He just took this, so maybe he will. Alright. Europe's a real one. Alright, man. I think, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Even if I get another fight with that Willbender, I don't think I'm gonna get much out of it. I'll just let him have it, bro. This is him, isn't it? Is this him? If it's the same Willbender, I'll just get out of here. I'm not gonna just like spawn camp him. If it's like a different person, I'll try and fight them. Would you like to fight, Mr. Person? I'll leave the camp. I'm not trying to make you fight in the camp. Mr. Person, I don't see you there. So what if I stand over here? Are you gonna come over here and fight me? No, I'll get out of here, bro. I'm not here to terrorize anybody. Man, why does it get like this at this late? It's only 12:30, man. It's not even that late. Dude, he's not coming down. Who is this? Looks like an Ellie. What is this? Rock barrier. He's a power. He's a power fella. Power weaver. Hey. Oh, got one shot, noob. Imagine, dude. Imagine cooking up the perfect build to beat my ass. Imagine cooking up the perfect build to beat my ass and just getting absolutely smashed. Where's this guy going, bro? Okay. It's Condi. Just gotta be careful, this guy's Condi, okay? Ooh, I'm dead here. Okay, I'm gonna die. Got more Condi on me as soon as I went out of the stance. I thought I'd cleanse for some reason, but I went to Kala and my... Oh, the mech. That's right. It's the mech that applies the Condi. Damn it. I always forget about that. Was not paying attention to the mech. It's alright. Brian Hendricks, Timu WoW. I mean, sure, you can call it Timu WoW if you want. You're talking to a guy who used to play WoW, rank 1 raider, rank 1 arena guy, so... In fact, I'm gonna flex on you right now. I'm gonna flex on you a little bit right now. You don't know who you're talking to. Let's go ahead and log into Raider.io real quick. Alright, let's see. Let's go with, I don't know, let's go Dragonfly. Dragonfly was the last one I played. Let's see. Is that my achievements on this character? Dragonflight. What was the name of that raid? Oh, Shadowlands, that's right. That was the last one I did. Sorry to Nathrius, cutting edge gamer. And then also, if you look up my account history, I have rank 1 on this character. How do you pull that up? There used to be a different website for that. I'll just pull up the stats on my page. Man, they've changed this. No, they actually didn't. It's the same achievements, PvP. Arena. Jeez, they've moved that around a little bit. 2700 rated arena, 2015. You're talking to an OG WoW gamer, okay? I'm as good as it gets. Rank 1 in the arena, rank 1 in the rating, cutting edge raider. I actually had a rank 1, I think it was on this fight. What was it? Council of Blood. I had the rank 1 Ellie Parse. There's no way that that's still on there, is it? Like, if I go to, they used to have the links for the Warcraft logs page. Do you think this will still show it? Let's go through the history, boys. The humble beginnings, when I had to play anything pretty much in Legion just to get my guild to progress. This is Antorus. I didn't start playing this guy till like Nighthold. Yeah, there it is. What's the name of my warlock again? Exolarity. Actually, wait, hold on. I didn't even show the parts I wanted to show on this one. It's Dragonflight? No, Dragonflight's when I stopped playing. Shadowlands, Castle Nathria. Oh, check it out. It stands 100. The best in the world, baby. Nobody could match me. Literally, God Gamer Ramix at your fucking command. Okay? Don't talk to me about no Timu WoW bullshit, okay? Literally the best fucking shaman in the world. I was also high on a Mythic Plus, but I won't flex that. Because who cares, really? This character is untrackable, really. Why? Is it because why is one trackable but the other one isn't? I don't, what's the name of my hunter? My hunter had rank 1 parses on, no. my hunter got renamed, I think. Maybe I gotta log in on this too. Let's see, Warcraft logs. Oh, I found it. Ramix with a Z at the end. For some reason, it's not showing when you look it up. All right, Dragonflight. This was the last raid I played. Or not Dragonflight. What was the Dragonflight? The last raid I played was Shadowlands. Nyalotha. There we go. Check it out. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. This is all mythic, by the way. Mythic. Cutting edge. Alright, enough flexing. Enough flexing. Put it away. Put it away. Put it away. You guys can't handle it. You guys cannot see it. You guys aren't deserving. You guys are not deserving. Alright, let's see if I can get into a little more trouble before I head out. Oh lord, he coming. Council of Blood. You played Fire Mage in Shadowlands? That's a good time to be a Fire Mage. Shadowlands was good to the Fire Mages, the Warlocks. Not so good to the Ellie Shaman players, but I made it work. I played Ellie, I played Warlock, I played Hunter. I was kind of a DPS mastermind. Yeah, rank 1s on Death Knight, rank 1s on Ellie, rank 1 on Hunter, rank 1s on Feral. I didn't even show you my Feral, which has a lot of them. Yeah, BFA was good for fire mages. I remember Cataclysm, BFA, Mists of Pandaria. They've all had good eras. The era of the fire mage, the Fuego mage. Sludge Fist, dude. You want to see my Sludge Fist fight? First, I did Sludge Fist on my Shaman, so I was playing Ellie Shaman to flex pick it as a healer. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. I was kind of a flex pick for a healer for a lot of my shamaning, so I'd play Ellie or Enhance, whatever was better, and just flex pick it. And then, if I had to heal, I'd switch for them, because I was just that guy. Literally, I was just that boy. Just wanted to help, be as useful as I could. Where's Sludge Fist? Why don't I see it? Sludge Fist. Castle Nathria. What was my Sludge Fist parse? Because my Sludge Fist was pretty good at the time. Let's look, let's look. Oh, that's right. We had very bad kills. You see these durations? Anything over 5 minutes was very bad. 5 minutes is the enrage timer. All of our kills were beyond their enrage timer. Very bad. That's why we never got good parses on this. But my parse on Council of Blood, legendary. Literally nobody can beat it. Literally just the gamer. Such a long fight, bro. Straight up blasting for 9 minutes, dude. What is that? Why did they make a raid where I had to fight a fucking boss for 9 minutes straight, man? Actually insane. Also, the last boss, I think, if I remember right, I was actually pretty good on Sire Denathrius. Yeah, also very late fight, very late kills. Anything over 950, I think anything over 940 was in rage timer, so we had like a lot of these kills were like after reses and stuff, you know? Like panicking at the last second. Alright. Put that away, put that away. It's too powerful. It'll blind you. Absurge stole his name. Wait, what? In Mob Combustion, Hubba Bubba. Yeah, dude, Mob Combustion. Your Glad Buddies play Sham only, and Absurge stole his name. Wait, which name? I haven't watched Absurge play in like since, I don't know, sometime in Dragonflight or something like that, and his shaman's name was like Nature Dragon or something, some weird name. Some super weird name. Dude, that was way off. What? Ooh, there's actually somebody here at this century. Pastellini? Pastellini, I don't even understand. It must be some sort of new inside joke. All the Glads do that. They rename their characters to like some inside joke, you know, the joke of the day or whatever, the joke of the expansion. I don't really get it. All my characters have always had the same names, bro. Like, each one had one name. You know, it's not, I don't get why people make new characters or change names so much and stuff in WoW particularly. The only time I ever changed my name was whenever I would server transfer, which was only really quite rare. I think I only server transferred maybe to 4 different servers maybe or something like that. I might be forgetting some. And I would only change my name if at that point, because when you server change, it's like a new character anyway. So you kind of have an opportunity to like change it to whatever you want. But it would usually be pretty much the same name. All you remember is I used to stream. But yeah, he has like a maybe it is Shakira. I don't remember who it is. It is some like pop female artist in the back. He has like a cutout of them. It's like Shakira or Mariah Carey or Beyonce or something like that. All right, this shit is dead as hell. Every time I check this is not changed. Like literally, it's just these two guys. It's like one set of dudes flipping these and one set of dudes flipping these. Don't really want to go fight like one set of dudes. No, this turned blue now. Now I literally have nothing to do. No, they took everything. I don't want to siege. I'm not gonna siege these towers. I'm too lazy. There's no camps here for me to take. Maybe I can try and take something from these, but looks like red is pretty much absent. Green is not here. Alright, I think this is it. I think this is all she wrote for me. Gentlemen. What is this? Are these cattle I can use? Hey. Wait, what's going on in here? Wait a second, gentlemen. Can I harass these people in here? Hello? Okay, so these guys stopped somebody from coming in here. Damn. I was gonna scope out to see if there's anybody else ahead before I went in. But now I think I lost my chance there. Alright, let's go head back north. That's what I was gonna do. We'll check this camp and then I'll piece it. Piece it. Damn. I was a little late to this little fight. I could have maybe third-partied this fight. I'm gonna try and, oh, they just took it. Dang. Too slow. Womp womp. Ooh, open field versus a soul beast. Gotta be careful against those. Alright, well, 242. I'm not gonna defend that camp. I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright guys, I am probably gonna piece it. Today was my last stream of this week, but as always, if I'm having a good gaming sesh, if I'm actually playing tomorrow, I will stream, or I'll try to. But no promises. I don't usually stream on Thursdays. Sometimes I stream on Friday in the middle of the day, so earlier than now. But sometimes I will also stream at this time on Friday, so we'll see. I'm gonna call it here. Content is as dry as my fucking knees. My shoulders, knees, and toes. Lotion up. Alright. I don't know, what am I saying, bro? Let me get the fuck out of here. Alright, J-Raps, you take care of yourself. Good to talk to you. AJ, Archer, all you other fellas, Demon, anybody else who participated, anybody who's just chilling, just watching, you know, even if you didn't type in the chat or like the stream or even subscribe to my channel, I don't really care. If you're watching this, thanks. It's really all I care about. Appreciate it. Anyways, you guys take care. Drink some water. Make sure you're responsible. See you guys next time.